Hello my loves and welcome back to a new video. We are going to do another cozy vlog. If you're new here, my name is Marijn and I live in a small town in the Netherlands and I love small town cozy hobbies like reading, as you can tell by all the books behind me, but also journaling, painting. All the cozy hobbies are basically my thing. And in this vlog, we are going to do some cozy things. I want to journal again. I just prepped my 2026 pages, my book journal pages, and I want to do some more. So we're definitely doing that. We are also packing my suitcase and talking about an upcoming trip because I leave when I film this in 3 days to Bonaire, a tropical island, and I'm so excited. So we're definitely going to talk about that and pack my suitcase. But I want to start by doing something else that is really fun because we just recently upgraded this space, my home office. No, wait, I was gonna call it my home library from now on. My home library, but I wasn't fully content because some books I wasn't able to showcase how I wanted them. So I got some stands, some book stands, and we're finally able to use them and make these shelves exactly how I want them. So let's start doing that first. Okay, I have a big bag of single book stands right here where you can just fit one book into it. I need to put those together. And then I also got some acrylic like book ends like this. I need to take off the plastic and so they're actually see-through. But I also have these for my white shelves so that I don't have to start every shelf with laying down books. So yeah, let's actually build these and then change my bookshelves. I'm so excited because now it's finally coming together. We built the bookshelves, hung them up. We added LED candles a couple of weeks ago. And now finally, this is like the finishing piece, the cherry on top, basically. Okay, I added the stands to this shelf. I really like how this turned out. You cannot put the books too close though, because you can see the stands in between, like they take up a little bit of space. But I think with this series, I really like how it turned out and I like how they're showcased and you can see a little bit of the cover as well. And then I also used one here for the Bridge Kingdom. I am collecting the other books though, so I might do them differently and showcase them differently in the future when I have the other books. But for right now, I just really like to have this showcase like this. And I also did one for Arcana Academy below there. I didn't necessarily need it for this book because it is a hardcover, but I did one anyway since I have 24 of the stands. So that is a little upgrade already. And now I'm going to add some more of the clear book ends to these shelves so that I don't have to start with lying books like this. But I do like it, so I'm not completely sure how I'm going to change these. Okay, I'm not too sure about those shelves because I actually really like the Ghost Jellycat and the Jack-o'-lantern Jellycat right there. So I don't know how else I want to do it, but I'll just leave it like this, I think. And I do have my upper shelf where I put one book right now. Those are books that specific book is a book that I don't need to keep, so I'm saving that for either a book swap or something like that. But I just put it over there. I think I'll leave it like this, apparently. Apparently it's fine. I like how it looks right now. We are going to move on to the next task, and that also has to do with my vacation because I decided not to bring any physical books, I think, with me. Maybe one or maybe two, but not too many. I'll just bring my e-reader. But this is currently still the background of my e-reader, and that won't do on a tropical trip. I can't have an autumny background like this when I go to the sun to 30 degrees Celsius, sea, turtles, all that good stuff. I can't have a background like this. So I just made a new one on Canva and I made this with loads of summery stuff and just colorful stuff. I'm going to print this and then put in my case. Oh my god, it turned out so incredibly cute. Look at it. I love it. It's just so summery and tropical and I really like it. I did just order some double-sided tape so I can attach this grip to it, or either add this to a magnetic ring and then add it to my e-reader, because I used this before and I took off the tape because that was the only way to get it off my e-reader and change it for a different one. But that's okay. I just ordered that, so hopefully that will arrive tomorrow. But in the meantime, I really like this. Way better than the fall themed one, which I am going to save though. This was just a background in Canva, so I didn't make this myself. But I am going to save it maybe for next year. I really like this as well. All right, we're gonna start packing for my trip. Oh, by the way, we still have to talk about the trip that I'm taking. I didn't tell that much about it, but we are going to Bonaire, a tropical Caribbean island. And Wes and I are going with his mom and his sister and her boyfriend. So a family trip. Wes's mom actually treated us to this trip, so she is an angel. And I'm so grateful for her taking us on this trip. I'm really craving some sun. Also, our last summer vacation was to Switzerland, but we didn't have much sun there. We did in our week in France though, but I'm just craving sun. It's been a while. And that's what we're going to do. So we're leaving in 3 days, in 3 nights, and we will be staying there for 8-9 days, something like that. We will be leaving on Friday and then we'll get back on the plane Saturday the next week. When you guys see this, I will actually already be back from the trip. I plan this to upload it the day after we come back, so you have something to watch that weekend. But I'm really excited. We don't have that much plans. We want to see the national park, of course, and just do lots of swimming, snorkeling, do some boat trips maybe, but also do lots of chilling and just laying next to the pool and on the beach and reading a lot. So I'm really excited for that. So I'm definitely bringing some books, but I'm not going to be bringing any physical books. I wanted to start my suitcase by determining which books I'm going to take with me, but I'll actually be putting them onto my e-reader since physical books are heavy. I might bring one, but probably not. I'll just put everything on my e-reader. What I do like to do on trips is put ebooks on there of books that I also have a physical edition of, so then I'm actually able to tackle my physical TBR as well while reading on my e-reader. So I wanted to see which books I'm going to be putting on there. Right now I'm in the middle of books, but I want to start reading The Cousins by Karen McManus, which is actually my local book club book of the month. And I also want to put Nightingale by Kristen Hanna on there, which is my friend book club book of the month. My local book club are now also my friends, but I don't know how to separate them in a different way, so I'll just keep calling them that. But what should I pick beside that? I think I want to reread the second book in the Bridge Kingdom series, but I already have that on my Kindle. And I might want to read City of Bones, but I actually want to read the physical copy. So yeah, probably not that one. Oh, and I also have 2 ARC copies on my e-reader of romance books. So I actually have quite a lot to read already, but let's see what else we're going to put on there. Ooh, I might put Hexed on there to finish the Never After series. This is a good one. Next of Kin, I brought this with me as well on the girls' reading trip, but I didn't get to it. But this is a not too thick, 350-page romance, and I really like Hannah Bonham Young, her romances. I might put Problematic Summer Romance on there, because it isn't summer, but in Bonaire it is, so fine by me. Oh, and I'll definitely also put this on my e-reader, Imagine Me, the next book in the Shatter Me series, because I really like how easy these read, so that is perfect for vacation. And probably also The Summer of Broken Rules, because I really like The Summer of Second Chances, which will be releasing in May. I got an ARC copy of that, but I want to read more books by K.L. Walter, so probably put this on my e-reader too. And then I think also the 3rd book in the Bridge Kingdom series, just because I really want to continue that series, The Inadequate Hair. And I think with that, we probably have enough books. We probably have. Okay, and now let's actually pack some of the things that I need on a trip, like clothing. This is our suitcase. Wes and I have one suitcase together for this trip, but that will be fine because I don't need a lot of stuff and clothes for a tropical summer trip. And Wes needs even less. So I think like 3/4 of this suitcase will be mine and 1/4 will be his. Sounds great to me. And then this is my hand luggage bag that fits quite a lot of stuff actually. So let's pack some clothes. Okay, packed most of my suitcase or almost all of my clothes. I need to pack my cosmetics and stuff, of course, and some sandals, but I'll do that later this week. But at least it's a great start. And now I'm actually pretty tired. It's 4 p.m., but I'm exhausted. But we're gonna do some journaling. I actually created my 2026 book journal pages last weekend. I didn't vlog then. So I did want to show what I made. This is, by the way, also my journal from 2025. I only filled half of it with last year. So I decided to just keep using it in 2026 and we'll see how far we'll get. I think I'm actually exactly halfway through. So hopefully we can put the entire year of 2026 in here. But that all depends on how much I'm going to journal the upcoming year. For my book pages, I did a book bracket again. I did that last year and I really liked doing it, so I did one again. It's like a book of the year bracket. So I pick my favorite book each month, and then each quarter, and then each half year, and then my favorite book of the year. Did a monthly book tracker again, just how many books I read per month, and then a physical TBR tracker. Twice a month, I track how many physical books I have on my TBR. I did that last year as well and thought it looked really fun. And then I have my 26 in 2026 list where I cross off the books that I read. I can tick one more off because I just finished Blood of Hercules last night. So I already read 2 of these 26 books and half of these aren't released yet, so I cannot read them yet. So I think we're off to a great start this year. Hopefully I can actually manage to read most of these. So let's cross off one more in a sec. And then I also put an ARC tracker here, so the books that I received an ARC of. And right now I have 2 romance books that I received this year on my e-reader. I did this for the first time since last year. I didn't receive ARCs back then. I did receive some in December, but that's when it started. So I thought for this year it would be really fun to track all of the ARCs that I get. And then next page is a series tracker. Last year I included every single series that I was in the middle of, but also some series that I didn't end up reading. So this year I figured let's just fill it in as we go through the year and actually only put series in here that I read a book of and that I want to continue. So if I read a first book of a series, like Blood of Hercules, and I'm not sure if I want to continue the series, then I won't be putting them onto this page. I'm not sure with Blood of Hercules if I'm going to continue. It was a weird book. It was entertaining, but definitely weird. And then the next page is a book club tracker, basically. So all of my book club books of the month with all of my different book clubs. I'll just print tiny little images of the books that we read and put them on these pages. Thought that would be really fun. So that is everything that I've done. I might do another A to Z challenge, like an ABC alphabet challenge. I did that the last 2 years, but I never finished it. But it might be fun to try it again. But I think other than that, I won't be doing a lot more pages. But what I need to be doing is create a cover page for 2026 because I haven't done that yet. And then I also need to finish my Read in December page. Haven't put any books there. So I also need to finish that. So I think that's what we will be doing today. Just those 2 pages probably. And maybe the A to Z challenge. I'm not completely sure yet, but let's journal for a little bit. Okay, done. I finished my Read in December page. Read 12 books in December. That's insane. Lots of pictures are falling out from a page I still need to make from our summer vacation in 2025. Anyway, finished this page. And then I also did the 2026 cover page, which I really like this. Just fairly simple, but I didn't want to do painting or anything. I just wanted a simple design, but something cute and something colorful. So I think I managed to do that. So I really like that. So for 2026, I'm now set. Didn't make an A to Z challenge yet. Am I going to add that still? Because I also came up with a different idea that I would like to pair it with. So on a double page, 1 page A to Z challenge, and then 1 page will be a 5-star tracker. I think that would be really cute. I will be making those pages in the next few days, maybe, if I manage to do that before the vacation, but otherwise after it. There's no rush in that. But for 2026, I'm now set in my journal and I really like that. Okay, it's 2 days later. It's the day before we leave to Bonaire. I am so excited. This is my last work day. I need a few more work hours, but other than that, we're almost ready to go. We need to pack the final things, but I have made a list of everything that we still need to pack and do. And yeah, we are almost ready to go. I'm so excited to go. However, I did want to show you something first because I did end up making, here it is, the A to Z challenge right there. And then also the 5-star tracker. So I think that would be really cute. So I'm going to keep up with these as well throughout the year. Just wanted to show you that real quick. But the reason that I picked up my camera is because we're going to do one more cozy thing before I leave, or before we leave to Bonaire, because we just did this background for my Kindle, but I also want to attach a Kindle grip or phone grip or grip in general. And I only have 2 right now. We have this really cute one with a book that says spicy, and I have this flower. The thing is, we've talked about this before. I did a video on this, I think, or a piece apart in the video. I have these grips and these were attachable with some stickers, glue, but I want it to be magnetic so that I can actually change my grips throughout the year, like every month or every few weeks, or with the book that I'm reading that fits the aesthetic. Just I want to be able to change them every now and then. So I wanted to make a system where these are magnetic, and I did that. I attached a magnetic ring to this with some laminated paper in between, and then the ring, and that is actually magnetic. But this part is supposed to be on my e-reader case. I attached that with glue, but it wasn't the right glue. It didn't stick. So a few months later, I still don't have the system attached to this. We're gonna try it again one more time, but now with some better stickers. Basically, a lot of rambling. We are going to make sure that I can use my grips, my Kindle grips, with them being magnetic. That's it. That's it. We're going to try, and I'm going to show it to you. Oh my god, we finished it. Look how cute this looks. I love this combination. I think the flower is so cute with this background. And I can take it off. It's not like you can take it off every 5 minutes. The magnet is very strong. But I can take it off every week or every month if I want to and switch it for different grips. Right now I only have these 2. But I definitely want to get more because I love this. I love matching my grip to the season, to my mood, to the book I'm reading, to my outfit, whatever I want. But for now, this will definitely do for Bonaire. And with that being said, this is where I'm going to end this vlog because, like I said, tomorrow we're leaving and I'm really excited, but I need to edit this vlog before we go. I want to upload it and schedule it before we go, so I have a bit of work to do and we have to pack everything else. So I need to get my business together and do those things. So this is where I'm going to end the vlog. If you liked watching this, then please give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with all of my upcoming videos, including one or multiple Bonaire vlogs. Really excited about that. And I hope to see you very soon in those videos or other ones. See you soon. Bye bye. Doei doei.